Welcome, third grade teachers. Thank you for joining me today to learn more about open court reading. We wanted to create a brief video to walk you through the sample kit to give you a better idea of what is here and how it fits into the life of a third grade teacher and student. Opening the kit is quick and easy. Simply fold the front flap down, take the top flap up, and slide it into place, and now your kit is ready to look at. The first thing you'll notice on the front flap is an information sheet. We encourage you to take this sheet with you after you are done previewing the program and share it with your colleagues so they know where to go to learn more about open court reading. In addition to interacting with the print in this box, we encourage you to go online to opencourtreading.com to get a full preview of the print and digital components of the program. Now, let's take a few minutes to dig into the box. In the third grade sample, you have a card in front that says Walkthrough Guide. This lays out the contents of the sample kit and how they are used in the classroom. Please note, as we preview the components in the sample, from the teacher materials to the student materials, everything is available in both print and digital formats. Now we're going to explore the right side of the sample first. It starts with the overview brochure. This brochure gives you an overview of open court reading, the research used to develop the program, and general program features. As you look through this brochure, pay particular attention to the information contained on pages 6 and 7 in terms of our industry-leading professional development. This includes over 700 embedded Show Me How videos and implementation courses. On pages 10 and 11 of the brochure, you'll find information focusing on the program's three-part lesson structure, which we'll address here a little bit later. And finally, on pages 32 through 35, you'll find information focusing on the teacher and student materials available both digitally and in print. The next book you will notice is the program overview. This book is golden. It explains what we do in open court reading, why we do it, and how we do it. This is a great resource to answer any questions you might have about the program. I'd recommend taking a few minutes to browse the comprehension and close reading section along with the inquiry section. The final two pieces on the right-hand side of the sampler are the two teacher's editions. In third grade, you will have 6 teacher's editions. Each teacher's edition contains approximately 6 weeks of instruction focused on the same theme. The teacher's edition for Unit 1 contains 5 days of getting started lessons. These 5 lessons are a great way to start the year off on the right foot with short lessons designed to introduce key routines in the program. When you pull across any tab on the Teacher's Edition, you will notice the 5-day lesson planner. You will also notice the easy-to-follow 3-part lesson. As soon as you turn past the lesson planner page, you will notice each day contains the following parts. The green band, Foundational Skills, addresses phonics and word analysis instruction. The red band, Reading and Responding, includes activities supporting comprehension, vocabulary, close reading, and inquiry. And finally, the blue band includes instruction in writing process, grammar usage and mechanics, and penmanship. As you're looking through the pages, also note the support on the bottom of the pages with teacher tips, English learner tips, and support for the approaching level, on level, and beyond level students. Also, please note the scope and sequence of sound spelling instruction in the back of the program appendix. This is a great reference to help you see the order of introduction of sounds and spellings in open court reading. The online instruction within the Teacher Edition integrates all the resources needed for instruction and embeds them at point of use within the core instruction. You can easily turn on the English Learner or Intervention instruction with a click of a button, as well as have direct access to the embedded professional development videos and ancillary resources such as the digital sound spelling cards within the e-presentation column. Now we're going to visit the left side of the sample. The first thing you'll notice on the left side is the pack of individual sound spelling cards. We're going to set this aside for a moment and come back to this a little bit later. The first book you will notice is a decodable book. This book is designed to resemble a small chapter book and is used to reinforce the sounds and spellings taught in the lessons. Grade 3 has 23 core decodable stories to help your students solidify those important foundational skills. There are also 23 practice decodable books available for additional practice. In addition to building fluency with these books, you will also teach your students basic comprehension with this text as well. As you look at the back cover of this book, You will note the high-frequency words taught, as well as a list of other books in the collection, along with the sounds and spellings with each book. When your students access these books online, they have the option of reading the book, having the book read to them, or even recording themselves reading the book. The hardcover book is the first student anthology. As you can see by looking through this anthology, there is a wide range of literature written by well-known authors. Also note the unit opener pages, theme connection pages, and references to big ideas and background builder videos. Additionally, at the end of each selection, note the text connections, look closer, vocabulary, and science and social studies passages designed to reinforce and extend what was read. The student anthologies are designed to be read independently, in small groups, and as a class. The student anthology is available in print, digitally in ebook format, or in PDF format for easy downloading by the teacher. With the digital version of the student anthology, students have access to interactive unit openers, background builder videos, visual vocabulary, and other helpful tools from which students can interact and connect with the text. Behind the anthology, you will notice a sample set of the small group sound spelling cards. Now we're going to take a look at that pack of cards I asked you to set aside earlier. The sound spelling cards are a unique feature to open court reading. These cards are a tool for your students as they learn about all of the sounds and common spellings. The sound spelling cards are designed to give your students the key to unlock the power of our written language. These cards come in 3 different sizes and are all included in the Foundational Skills Kit. Each card contains a picture with an accent association along with the most common sound spellings. The smallest set of cards are the individual sound spelling cards. These cards are designed to be used when working with 1 or 2 students as they work on the sounds and the spellings representing those sounds. As you open this set of cards, you will notice there are 44 cards in this set, representing the 44 most common sounds of the English language. The set of cards contains consonants, long vowels, short vowels, digraphs, diphthongs, R-controlled spellings, and other special sounds. On the front of each card, you will notice a picture connected to the sound, and the back of the card contains the spellings for that sound. You will also notice some of these cards contain purple bars on the top. These bars let you know that as a teacher, these sounds are transferable to other Romance languages, including Spanish. This is a great tool for teachers who have students whose first language is not English. The next set of cards are the small group sound spelling cards. These cards are designed to be used when working in small groups as you're helping your students review the sounds and spellings. As you look at these cards, one thing you will notice right away is on the back of the title card is a brief explanation of the cards. These cards are color-coded to make it easier for students to learn. Red letters on top indicate vowels. Black letters indicate consonants. In addition, cards with yellow on the bottom are long vowels, green on the bottom are short vowels, and blue on the bottom are diphthongs. Again, you will see the reference to the purple bands on these cards as well. As you look at the front of these cards, you'll notice each card has a picture along with the spellings on the bottom. The third set of cards, not included in this sample, are the wall cards. They look exactly like these cards, but are designed to be hung on a wall for reference throughout the day. All cards have alliterative stories and are available in digital format with articulation examples included. Behind the small group sound spelling cards, you will find 4 books. The first book you will see is the Skills Practice Workbook 1 Blackline Master. This workbook is used throughout the year to give your 3rd graders opportunities to practice phonics skills, word structure, grammar usage and mechanics, writing, and spelling. Next is the Lesson and Unit Assessment Blackline Master Book. This book contains diagnostic, lesson, and unit assessments. Open Court Reading provides you with a diagnostic assessment to determine the learning needs of students at the beginning of the year in 6 technical skill areas, including phonemic awareness, phonics and decoding, oral reading fluency, spelling, vocabulary, and reading comprehension. This assessment is a great way to see where students are when they start the year. The lesson and unit assessments contain assessments you as a teacher can use to assess the progress of your class in all areas of the lesson, including phonics, high-frequency words, vocabulary, comprehension, and grammar usage and mechanics, among other areas. Throughout the year, your students will also be assessed using cold reads and multi-step questions. These assessment pieces provide you with the tools to monitor student progress and track how students are progressing. Use the ready-made assessments in the benchmark assessment to determine whether students are meeting grade-level learning objectives. Students are assessed 3 times throughout the school year, and the tests can be administered in print or online. Lesson, unit, and benchmark assessments can be administered online as well, depending on the needs and technology skills of your students. When accessing the digital portion of the assessments, your students will have the opportunity to work with question types commonly found on high-stakes assessments. Teachers can also use the online assessment to customize existing assessments or create their own. The last book on the left side of the box is the Teacher Resource Sampler. This book contains samples of a few of the components of the program not included in this kit. The first section contains a sample lesson from the Intervention Teacher's Guide. You will see easy-to-follow lessons for the foundational skills, reading and responding, and language arts portions of the lessons. These lessons are designed to go along with the core lessons and should be taught in small or whole groups depending on the needs of your students. The next section of the book contains lessons from the English Learner Teacher's Guide. These lessons are also designed to go with each part of each lesson and provide support for students who need additional help with acquiring and solidifying skills in English. You will notice support is provided for students functioning at 4 different levels of English acquisition. In this book, you will also find additional samples of the Skills Practice Workbook and Assessment Book. As you can see, there are a lot of resources available to support students who need additional help with the lessons. The entire book focuses on 1 week of instruction, so you can see how all the resources fit together. Before we finish our time together today, I'd like to take a minute to remind you to please visit opencourtreading.com. The website will provide additional program details and a sampling of program components and other program resources. As you can see, Open Court Reading provides a wealth of resources designed to meet the needs of teachers and students. With student and teacher resources available in both print and digital formats, we are sure to meet you where you are and take you wherever you want to go. Thank you for taking the time to visit with me today. I hope you found this session to be helpful, and we look forward to partnering with you in the future as you learn more about Open Court Reading and what it can do for you and your 3rd grade students.